What up, YouTube? This is Zaire 4 here, and I've got a battle against Gold. So it starts out with a Jirachi. I'm gonna start with my Swampert, and I expect him to go for the Stealth Rock this turn, or maybe go for a U-turn. I go for the Earthquake. I really didn't want to overpredict this time, so it does a nice amount of damage. And I actually should have thought about it. Yeah, there we go. I actually predicted him to switch out. Okay. I was going to say, if I went for an Earthquake, I'd be pretty mad at myself. And I go for the Roar. I had a Lumberry on this guy. And one of my friends were telling me to put a Chesto on it. I'm like, nah, dude, I want to put Lum on it. Because what if Dynamic Punches want to come at me, like with Machamp leads? So I roar him out. And the least I can get is 2 Pokemon that I already saw already. So that's not really helpful. Now I bring in my gimmick set Jolteon, which is pretty weird. Well, I only changed probably one move on the thing, but it actually helps a lot. He goes for the taunt, and I thought it was pretty funny because I was actually gonna set up my move right at that moment, and I would have given it away. And I really didn't want to do that early on in this game. I wanted to actually give him the element of surprise, and I critted him. Doesn't really matter because before that I got a minus special defense drop. So actually I've been noticing in my vids I've pretty much been hacking people. That's pretty messed up. I feel like a douchebag. And I go for the Thunderbolt. Well, I think he switched in or whatever. But look at that. I hacks him again. That's freaking I'd rage. I'd probably be like, dude, what are you doing? Get the Serene Grace off your Pokemon, dude. Goes for a Seismic Toss, which is, you know, expected. He wouldn't go for a Thunder Wave. And he goes for a Starmie. I think I'm going to roar him out. I'll go for the Earthquake. Okay. Go for the Earthquake, and I'm pretty sure it's going to do some nice damage. Yep, there we go. Wow. Swamperts are actually pretty beastly. I've been trying out a Choice Banded one. They're pretty smexy. So I bring in my Clefable. Walls anything basically. Go for the Thunder Wave, hopefully. I go for the Seismic Toss. I don't know why I'm doing that for. Guys, I'm not actually like, what's it called? Rehearsing my battles. I'm doing it as I go on. I've got like 7 battles like straight up. I'm just going narrate, narrate, narrate. Bam, bam, bam. Now, right here, I've seen these are pretty common. They pack Shuka Berries with HP Grass, so that's pretty cool. And they pack Explosion as well. Go for the Thunder Wave now. I don't know why I even think about going for it now that he's got a Blissey. And now I'm thinking, alright, you know, when you have a wall, they bring in their wall. It's obviously going to be a Stalwart, right? So I'm thinking, I PM the dude, I'm like, dude, are we going to Stalwart? Because I seriously don't have time for this. Like, if you're going to Stalwart, like, have an Encore at least. And that's what I go for. At the very stupidest moment you can have. He brings in his Jirachi. I go for the Encore. It's stupid. Now he's going to Paraflinch me to death. But, look at that. He didn't even flinch me at all. I mean, it's like a 60% chance to flinch. And then, what is it? I want to say 30% chance to be paralyzed. Maybe 10. I don't know. I'm not really sure. Y'all can tell me the link. Well, not the link. The comment on my vid. So, yeah. I want to say it was 30%, though. So, I think he was going to overpredict right here. He didn't go for the close combat, which I expected. I was actually thinking I might have lived that. I'm not sure. But as long as the prediction counts, it mattered. Well, it didn't matter to me. I actually preferred to get hacked, but as long as my predictions are on point, I really don't care if they win or lose. I go for the U-turn expecting him to maybe switch out, fearing it, but he probably didn't think that I was actually full attacking Azelf, and that one's actually banded from my very first vid. Now, I'm glad I didn't kill that Blissey because you notice I go into my Breloom, and this is when I just start to go on a spree right here. Like, you can't stop me. Even if he wants to switch out, he's got Natural Cure. I can spoil the next Pokemon. set up another sub. Like, you can't really do anything with a Breloom, especially if it's middle game, late game sweeping kind of way. You can't stop him unless you've got Trick. That's basically it. Or we've got a Psychic Pokemon. So it goes for the Ice Beam. I'm going to go for the Spore right here. And I'm not really a fan of Brelooms. I can never actually set up with them. Like, when Xerxes first used them, anybody can set up with a Breloom. But now everybody packs Breloom sweeps. They pack Zapdos, Gyarados. You can even bring in a Doug Trio, actually. I mean, there's many ways to stop a Breloom. It's just, way back then, nobody actually knew how to counter them, once you think about it. So, I go for the Seed Bomb. I don't know why. Oh yeah, I know why I went for the Seed Bomb. I was expecting him to go for a substitute because I don't even. Why did I do that? I always think that people try to like do my kind of things. I mean, I'm not saying it's mine, but I just thought he'd go for the substitute, and I expected him to go for the Destiny Bond. So I'm gonna spore him right on the point, and I was actually thinking that he was Scarfed. That's another reason why I went for a Seed Bomb. And he goes to sleep, set up mine. So I'm pretty much safe from the Destiny Bond. And you guys know, Substitute does not protect you from Destiny Bond. And this is pretty much game. Focus Punch for the win. He goes for the Overheat. Doesn't even matter. And complete knockout. Dude, I just love my Breloom's name, Skittles. Like, how original, yet cool. I'm just weird. So yeah, everybody comment, like, subscribe. Peace out. Have a